Hey traders, welcome back to Breaking Bread of Traders. So today it's Wednesday, the 24th of January 2024, right? And the current time it's 17 minutes past 11, still in the morning. I actually just woke up myself not so long ago, and I took an interest in this trade setup here on New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar. And as we can see, price is pushing closer to our level of interest. At this level here of 0.8255, we have about 700 million New Zealand dollar of institutional holdings residing. So I'm looking for price to get to our level here so that I can execute my short positions. I even set an alert here so that I'm notified when price is at that level, right? So let's just do a quick top-down analysis why I'm looking to go short besides using the daily newsletter, right? So as you can see on the M15 time frame, we are pretty much in a bearish trend, even though price, if we put our trend line, we can see that price did break this high here, and it broke our trend line. It's a clean breakout, right? So many traders would be caught on the wrong side of the market, thinking that we are in a change of trend, right? But that's not the case. And so seeing that we have been pushing to the downside, we closed bearish on this day. We also closed bearish on this day. However, on this day we closed bullish, right? So it does seem like the buyers wanted to take over, and they did just that. But their takeover, it's only for short-term period. There's not much that they can do, because we know once the big boys get into the market, we know in which direction the market is gonna go next, which is to the downside, right? So we will just wait for price to get to this level, and yeah, I will update you later on, right? Maybe let's go on MetaTrader. So we are now on MetaTrader, and as you can see, there are no current trades running, and this is our level of interest. Where is that rectangle tool so that it's more visible, right? So I'm looking for price to come to this level so that we can start pushing to the downside. So as soon as price gets to that level, I will execute my short positions, and we'll just see how it goes, right? All right, so I'll keep you guys updated. So looking at the daily newsletter, we can see that we have NZD here at 0.8255. We have about 700 million New Zealand dollar of institutional holdings residing, and we can clearly see that this is a short position. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm looking at silver here. This is a setup that I shared in the free Telegram group at this level of 22.745. We have about 1 billion US dollars of institutional holdings residing, and I was looking for price to go downhill from this level, and it seems like price did hit our stop loss. However, I do know that they will push price to the downside. Let's say in 30 minutes from now, price will start to plummet. I promise you, price will start to plummet. So what I'm gonna do is that I am going to execute my short positions right now. Okay, so this is silver on the MetaTrader platform, and as you can see, we don't have any positions running. So I'm just going to maybe use this lot size. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is pretty decent. Just gonna execute a couple of positions. All right, think I think those will do for now. Not gonna use any stop loss because I know this is what they want. See, at this level here, you'll see that we had rally base drop, so there was a little bit of fight between the buyers and sellers, and eventually the sellers won over this market, right? So yeah, we will see how it goes. But I'm guessing price will start to plummet 30 minutes from now. So we will see how it goes on silver. I'm still waiting on the New Zealand CAD. We will see how that one goes as well. Hey traders, so I just went to the other room and then I started hearing the sound. As you can see, price is where we want it to be, right? So I'm just going to let's just use one lot size and short the market, right? Okay, so price is at our level. Let's go back to we will see how this trade plays out. Let's go back to so as you can see, this is NZD CAD. Price just tapped our level and it's starting to decline. Here's the thing about the daily newsletter, right? So these levels, they are very good for someone who's scalping, right? But for someone like me who likes to do a little bit of both scalping and swing trading, but I do swing trading more, as you can see, we are having this reaction from this level, right? Our price tapped our level, right? And as you can see, it's starting to plummet, go down. So if you're a scalper and you're using a big lot size, I'm sure you've made a hefty amount of money from just this small move, right? But for me, I don't like to stress myself over a trade. You know, I like to execute my positions and forget about it and then check on it later on, you see. So price it's gonna go down from here. We'll see how it plays out. Let me just move this so that I can show that we really got tapped in on NZD CAD. Let's look at silver, because silver was showing us flames, right? Silver was showing us flames as far as the analysis goes. You understand? You know, so it's killing us, man. It's killing us. Hopefully it will drop, because I have short positions on silver. Let me show you. So as you can see, I'm short on NZD CAD. It's going nicely for now, but I'm in a loss when it comes to silver. This is where I executed my positions, you see. So I'm just hoping price can push to the downside. We will see how it goes. Yeah, man, we will see how this thing goes. All right, I will update you later on, guys. Peace in the Middle East. Hey traders, so we are back with an update on silver and the New Zealand versus the Canadian dollar. So as we can see, on silver, price is starting to decline, right? But we haven't had much move, so let's not get excited as yet. And then let's check out New Zealand versus the Canadian dollar. This one is going downhill. As you can see, we executed our positions here. and currently price is pushing to the downside, right? As you can see, we are in a bit of profit here on silver and also on NZD-CAD. So let's maybe look at trading view. You see what's happening now. Price is starting to decline on silver. This is why I'm against stop loss, because I know in the long run price is gonna push to the initial direction that we want. Sometimes it's gonna take its time, get on your nerves, but I've been in the game for a very long time to know that we shouldn't rush these things, right? We don't control the markets, we are merely participants, and price is gonna do whatever it wants, whenever it wants, So let's look at our NZD-CAD. This one was a sniper, right? But like I mentioned before, we don't chase sniper entries, not anymore. We are just chasing consistency, you see. But this is an update on New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So yeah, we will see how it plays out. Let's go back to MetaTrader. Before that, maybe let's check out the daily newsletter, right? So looking at the daily newsletter, we can see that the New Zealand dollar versus the Canadian dollar is pushing to the downside, and price reversed at this exact level, right? We had a reversal at that exact level. The only downside to the daily newsletter, to be honest, it doesn't give you a stop loss or TP, right? So you sort of have to decide that on your own, right? However, I know that at these levels there will always be some sort of reaction. That's why I'm saying if you are trading this in a scalping style, you most likely to have 100% win rate, right? So that's the only downside, stop loss. So now I'm applying my knowledge when it comes to setting those stop losses. Let's, as you can see here, I would place my stop loss just above there for analysis purpose. The only downside to the daily newsletter, it does not come with a stop loss or TP. There is no system that's 100%, right? So you sort of have to apply your own knowledge and experience in order for you to determine the stop losses and TP, right? However, I do know that majority of the time at these levels, price is going to react. It's going to react, and it's going to react in your favor. I think if we just have the direction, whether they are buying, meaning they are going long, or whether they are selling, and they are meaning that they are going short, I think that's good enough. You will decide where you put your stop loss. You will decide where you put your TP, right? Me personally, I trade the way I trade. That's why I don't like using stop loss, because I use a smaller lot size. That doesn't impact the account size, even if I go in a little bit of drawdown, because I know that it's not always that price will reverse immediately. Experience has taught me that. It has taught me to be very patient. Sometimes I swing trades not because I want to swing trades, but I swing trades because that's how price is moving, right? So we'll keep looking at this. Let's go back to the MetaTrader again. Okay, now we are back on the MetaTrader. As you can see, if you are a scalper, this can be a very useful tool, right? Silver is also dropping as well. All right, so that's how the trades played out. Let me go make breakfast. I didn't have breakfast. I just noticed now that it's 44 minutes past 12. Alright, so let me just chill, get busy. I don't like to be a chat zombie. And we'll see how these trades play out. Hey traders, so I'm back with an update on the trades that I took. I believe it was on the 24th, and yeah, it's NZD and silver. I haven't been looking at the charts as of late since I learned about the passing of my best friend, right? I recently lost a best friend, and I haven't been okay ever since. He was battling cancer, and I could see that he was suffering, and he couldn't take it anymore. I will always cherish the beautiful memories that we had growing up. This was easily the most friendliest person that you'll ever meet. Always laughing, And he was the type not to, those types who don't like to disclose when they're going through something. They just want to keep it all within and not bother people. I sometimes feel like I'm like that as well, but he was way worse, 10 times. He was not someone who would easily open up. Man, sucks. Still can't believe it. It's like I'm dreaming. At one time we were neighbors, and that's actually how our friendship started. We used to play soccer. He used to score a lot of goals, because he was a striker, right? He played forward, right? And like whatever team, because like street soccer, we don't really have like serious teams. It's just basically a group of small boys playing together, and sometimes you're playing for this side, another time you're playing for a different side, right? So whenever we're playing, like whatever side, like all the sides just wanted him to be part of their team for that day, right? So yeah, man, this is messed up. I'm messed up. Not okay at all. And he wanted to do Forex, right? He wanted to do Forex. We were talking about that. Only to find out that he's gonna get sick, and I was hoping that he would make it, and he did promise me that he's getting better. He will be better, I wish I knew that was our last conversation. Like, anyways, let me not take too much of your time. We are looking at the New Zealand versus the Canadian dollar, and this is a trade that we took on the 24th, right? And shorting the market, you know. Yeah, it's going alright so far. It was a swing trade on this one. Another trade that we took was on silver. However, we blew on silver, right? Hit stop loss. Hit stop loss. So maybe let's take a look on silver and ZDCAD and some of the setups on the daily newsletter, because I don't know how they played out, to be quite honest. I haven't been on the charts, so let's see. Alright, so looking at silver, we can see this was our level here. We had about 1 billion US dollars of institutional holdings at this level, and at the time of recording this video, because I recorded it on the 24th, right? Let me show you. So as you can see, this is the video. As you can see, let's go to media. You will see that on the 2024 January 24th, I recorded this video, right? So I was basically editing this video, you know. So yeah, so at that time of the video, we had this level, and price came to a level and then immediately hit stop loss, only to find out that the institutional traders actually moved their positions from this level, because I wasn't really busy on the charts, and they moved it to this level here. So it kind of made sense why price didn't stop at this level here, because I remember I think it was somewhere around here when I had this level, and looking at this level and this level and this level, we can see there is a huge gap, right? So I'm thinking, okay, price can push up to this level and then starts to drop, right? But like any other trader, when you have a trading plan, you sometimes make changes to that, right? Like if you were planning to execute a certain position, you can easily change your mind on that, right? So institutional traders are just like us, they are not robots. So I'm guessing they pushed the price to this level now. So let me just delete this. And also so yeah, on silver, let's move this here, right? So basically price came to this level, it tapped this level, and then it started to drop, right? So this was actually the right level to get into, you know. And then as you can see, price is struggling to push to the downside. So because price has already touched this level I would say it's invalidated, because price pushed down from this level. It came for the second time and then it pushed down now. So just clear out everything on this chart, right? So yeah, that's silver for you. We're also looking at NZD-CAD. As you can see on NZD-CAD, at this level of 0.8255, we had about 700 million New Zealand dollars of institutional holdings residing. Price came to our level, struggled a bit. As you can see, according to the analysis, it hit our stop loss and then came down to hit our TP, you know. However, because I know these levels, they don't always play out at that exact time. Need to be a little bit more patient. I was still in the trade, and I'm still in the trade, as you saw. Let's go to So as you can see, I'm still in the trade on NZD CAD, right? Down, however, still in the trade, right? As you can see here, the risk to reward was 1:4, so we took 1% loss on silver, so we are pretty much up 3% on this one trade. It's all about having an edge in the market. You won't always get everything right. In our previous video, we were up about 87.24%. Currently, as it stands, let me check. Okay, portfolio. Okay, we are up 112.79%. Yeah, as you can see, the equity curve is good. It's good, right? It's good. Let's look at some of the pairs that we let me just go. Let me not go on the website. Let me just come to this video here, because we have Euro USD at 1.0951. So let's check if that played out, because I don't know. I haven't been on the charts, right? Euro USD 0.0951, 0.0951, 0.0951. Euro USD 0.059. So what was that? A short position or a long position? It was a short position. Okay, it was a short position. Let's just remove everything. I believe it was, let me, 0.0951. I think. I don't know. Let's just double check here. 51. Okay. All right. So the fuck, man. So on Euro, USD, price didn't get to our level, right? So this level is still open. Let me just look back just to see. Okay, so this level, somehow, yeah. Okay, so price didn't come to this level, so this still an open position, right? Let's move on to the next one. Apologies if this video is very long, because man, your USD JPY, right? USD JPY 145.55, 141.55, 145. What? 145.55. Okay, let's just delete everything. So was that a long? Okay, it was an equal long position. 145.55, 145.55. Okay, so let's 145.55. Why did it vanish? 145.55. Yeah, I think that we got that right. 145. Okay, so this one is still open as well. Okay, let's move on to Euro GBP 0.8616. That's a short position. Euro GBP. Okay, which one is that one? 8616 short position. 8616. 8616, right? Yeah, I think. What did I get that right or what? 8616. Okay. Alright, let's move just so you can see. Okay, so this was the level here. Okay, so this one is still open as well. Let me just do this. Let me just clear out everything. Okay, No, let me go back. Let me go back. Not clear everything. I want to see what's happening here first. Okay, so this is just old data. Yeah, I was better off cleaning everything. Just put, so this level also is still open, right? Just hit an alert here, and then another one was Euro NZD long 1.7692, 7692, 7692, 7692. 7692, right? Okay. Alright. Which one is this one? 7692. So let's just edit 7692. Okay, we have 7692. Okay, so this level here, the trade played out. Came, my bad. So price came to this level, and then I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I'm not okay, you know, because I'm often bubbly, but I'm sure you guys understand. So yeah, there's the level here. Let's go long. Stop loss below. Weak. Target 1:3. Yeah, we easily hit that. As you can see, 1:3 is here. Let's push it to 1:4. We hit that. Even hit 1:5. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, if you had multiple positions running, obviously you would have taken profit at 1:3, and then you let other ones run. They're still running, you know, and you would have hit 1:5 on the other positions, right? So as you can see, we had one loss. We had a win on NZD. We also had a win on Euro NZD. This is the third trade that we took, right, according to the daily newsletter this week, right? So let's go back again to another CAD chef, right? CAD chef at 63.98, 63.98, 63.98, 63.98, 63.98. Okay, 63. What was that position? What is it, a long or short? Or equal long? Okay, 63. Okay, this is the level here. As you can see, okay, this one I even had the drawings here. As you can see, okay, price almost came to our stop loss. However, I started to push to the upside. This is what I mean when I say sometimes price won't react immediately around those levels, but overall we know where the institutional traders want to take the trade, right? And as you can see here, it even went as far as let's say 1:3 here. That's if you were looking at the trade. However, I was not looking at the chart. I did not execute this position. The only positions that I executed was silver and NZD CAD, because I was not in front of the charts, right? So yeah, so I'm played out as well. This level now it's no longer valid because price is coming from that level, right? So at this point you just want to protect your profits, or you just want to take your profits if you're still in the trade. And then let's look at USD CAD long at 34.27, 34.27 USD CAD, right? USD CAD. No, let me USD CAD 34. Well, what was the level? 34.27. Okay, 134.27. The fuck are you doing? 34.27. 34.27. Okay. Yeah, no, 34.27. Okay, here it is here. 34.27. So basically it would be like this, right? So the recording of the video was on the 24, right? So this is 26, right? 26, 25, 24, right? So price got here. Stop loss 1:3. See price easily hit that, although price didn't come exactly to our level, you know. But in the mood area, of course, one, we teach you how to get in the trade so that you don't miss out on these kinds of positions, right? So as you can see, price pushed to the upside, you know. This is why I will always trade the daily newsletter over any strategy, because I don't have to stress myself about a lot of things. All I have to do is wait for price to get to that level, and then I execute, and that's it. I don't do any analysis, I mean, you know. So okay, that one played out as well. Okay, one loss, 3 wins so far. One loss, 3 wins, right? Is it 3 or 4? I don't know. And then we had NZD, obviously we dealt with that one. USD ZAR, we did that in the previous video where price went up a bit, you know, touched our level and then had a reaction of that level. However, USD ZAR did drop massively. I don't know why, but yeah. Now we have AUD and AUD JPY 96.549, 96.549, 549, 549. We are long. 549, we are long. 549, we are long. 549, we are long. 96, 549. Okay, so as you can see on the side here, we only have 97, 96, 549. Okay, this was a lower level here. As you can see, the video was recorded on the 24th. So yeah, price didn't get to our level. Yeah, price didn't get to our level, so still an open book. And then we also had what, CAD-JPY. This one I posted it this morning in the group, right? Because basically CAD-JPY is from the previous video. If you were watching the previous video that I uploaded, you would see that we had, yeah, this is it. Basically this level here. This one was a sniper one. Very interesting one. So plus 1:3, we hit that 1:3, even pushed up to 1:4. And still pushing to the upside. So yeah, this one we killed it. So that's what, 5 wins now. 5 wins now, if not 6, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sweating now. It's too hot, guys. That's why I'm topless. It's too hot. And we also have your AUD. Okay, your AUD 1.64. Okay, 64.40. Your AUD long 64.40, basically 64.40 long, right? Okay, 64.40, 40, yeah, that's 64.40, right? So at that exact white line, 64.40, and then let's just say put our rectangle so here so it's more visible, and then we execute our positions. put stop loss just below target minimum 1:3. We hit that 1:3. Alright, so whether you take your TP at 1:3 or 1:1 or 1:2, it's up to you, you know. However, price will always react at these levels. Price had some sort of, it came here for the first time, it went up, came here for the second time and made a wick here and then pushed up, came here for the third time, pushed up a bit, came here for the fourth time, then pushed up and still up, right? So whether you are scalping or you are targeting 1:20, that's all up to you. I don't teach you that on YouTube. I don't teach you that. That's all up to you, man. So, however, I'm working on 2 courses with my team that we're gonna upload on YouTube free of charge, like a dead battery. And then we had crude oil. Crude oil is still the same setup from last time. Yeah. Crude oil. My bad. Crude oil 70.59. 70.59. You will see 70. Yeah, we have 70 down here. 59. Yeah, this was a sniper one. Wow, crude oil really pushed, eh? Wow, man. Wow. So that is what? 1:6. Close to 6. Yeah, 1:6. Imagine, bro. Making 6% on a 100K account. It's a lot of money. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. If you stayed this far, I appreciate you. You know, I know I was not my usual self in this one, but I'll be okay, and yeah, I will get back to making banger videos. But we have something good coming up, you know, with the team. You know, we are also thinking of doing a giveaway to our course, maybe 2 members, you know, free of charge, basically, obviously, and they will have access to the daily newsletter, and then we will document everything, their journey, you know. But yeah, we're still working on that, but it's coming very soon, and I will hit you up with all the details on how maybe you can participate in that, so that you can win yourself a free mentorship and the daily newsletter, right? So guys, peace. I'm out. Love you all. Bye bye.